It's like 2 days before I'm actually going to leave to be in California. So this is being filmed in advance because obviously I'm a professional, and it's also really, really hot. Like, it's so hot here right now, and I had to turn my fan off so that this would pick up on what I'm saying. My room is also a bit of a mess, as you can see, like over there. I was gonna do a unboxing video or a Target haul or something, but I've also been kind of sick, so leaving the house has been not ideal. I thought it'd be fun to do another like get to know me video. I also I was gonna do a room tour, but like I just said, my room is a mess and not everything is like back in it, and I had to film it today. I found a like list online of things. So I was looking to see if there was like a new YouTuber tag, a get to know YouTuber tag, and there are a bunch, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do those. So I found one on rootreport.com that is 50 new get to know me tag questions no one asks, and I've not really looked at them, so we're just gonna like plow ahead and see. Number 1, are you named after anyone? Yes. My mom, so my full name is Samantha Marie, and my middle name is my mom's middle name, so that was just passed down. But my first name, my mom like lived near someone who named her daughter Samantha, and she loved the name or something, so I'm named after this like random child that my mother heard the name of one time. I guess is a story I've always been told. I was almost named after my aunt, which would have been weird because we already share the same birthday. Number 2, when was the last time you cried? I teared up a bit at graduation. I teared up a bit more packing the car after graduation because I was just really frustrated. It was the last time I like full on cried. Probably Avengers Endgame. Number 3, do you have kids? And if not, how many do you want? And no, I do not have children. I don't know if I want children. I could see why this is a question no one asks. It's a little awkward. It's something your like great aunt would ask at a party. So number 4, if you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Yes, probably. I think I especially like the older I get, the more I just like embrace the things I love, and that's something I didn't do when I was younger. So like a younger version of me I probably would not be friends with, but like this version of me I'm pretty sure I would be friends with. Question 5, do you use sarcasm a lot? It depends who I'm talking to, but the answer is pretty much yes. 6, what is the first thing you notice about people? Maybe their noses. Or actually, if it's applicable to the situation, how they treat animals or employees. Number 7, what is your eye color? I have blue eyes. I don't know if you can see. Question 8, scary movies or happy endings? Happy endings, 100%. I can't watch scary movies. I cannot watch horror films, and I cannot watch psychological horror films or like psychological films in general. I can't do it. It's awful for me to watch those things. I get nightmares. Number 9, favorite smells. I really like the smell of my bed when I've just woken up. Does that sound weird? Like there's just something really sleepy about the smell of my bed. I also, I love the smell of rain. Oh, no. My favorite smell, I've just remembered or discovered, recalled. My favorite smell is definitely right when it's about to snow or when it's just started snowing. That's my favorite smell. Number 10, what's the furthest you've been from home? England, probably. I was abroad there for 4 or 5 months, and it was a lovely, amazing, awesome experience, but it was very far from home, and it was interesting to adjust to that. 11, do you have any special talents? No, I can turn my tongue upside down a little bit. Does that count? 12. Where were you born? Actually not far from where I live now. So in the suburbs of Chicago in Illinois. And when I say suburbs, it's like the exurbs because I'm like just as close to Wisconsin as I am to Chicago. So there's a lot of farm area around here, but it's still like a suburb of Chicago. Number 13. What is your zodiac sign and do you believe in it? I'm a Libra. I'm proud to be a Libra. And I guess like I kind of believe in it. I don't know that much about the zodiac other than that I'm a Libra and that most of my friends are Libras. Number 14. What are your hobbies? Reading, writing, video gaming, shopping, TV watching, movie watching. I don't know, I'm really typical. I've been learning ukulele lately, so that's a hobby, I guess, technically. Number 15, do you have any pets? I do. I have a really fat miniature dachshund. His name is Cosmo. I would go get him, but he's asleep right now. He's really old. He is more or less on his last leg. This is the dog. Alright, sorry about that. It's actually been like a couple hours since I started this video. 16, do you have any siblings? I do. I have a younger brother. He's going to be a sophomore in college this coming school year, so he's pretty old. 17, what do you want to be when you grow up? My long-term goal is to be able to make money off my writing and to be an author. Right now, I'm just looking for any job, basically. Number 18, who was your first best friend? Well, in elementary school, I was really close with a girl named Abby. I was also really good friends with someone named Shannon. So one of those is probably my first best friend. Number 19, how tall are you? I'm pretty short. I'm like 5'1", 5'1" and a half. Number 20, what is your least favorite thing about yourself? I don't know, I try to say positive things about myself. I guess my least favorite thing is that like sometimes I get into ruts, like creative ruts or just ruts in general, and I get like really bored and really like ennui-ish. So that, I mean, but I think that's everyone. Number 21, funniest moment throughout school. So just pretty much anything that happened in my French class in high school, because my French teacher was not all there. He wasn't even very nice. He was one of those people who would pick favorites and like bully the students that weren't his favorites. But he was also just kind of weird. So someone changed his screensaver on his computer to a picture of a woman trying to eat a cookie off her shoulder and failing. I don't know why they changed it to this, they just did, and he didn't know how to change it back. So it was like that for a while, and then they did like a teacher like grading, you know how they'll go in and watch, see if a teacher is teaching well, and they did that, and that was his screensaver, and the person who was grading him was like, oh, why do you have that as your screensaver? It would come up on the projector and everything. And he said, it's an old student of mine. The class was dying because it wasn't. It was just this random woman. And that's also like a weird response. Number 22, how many countries have you visited? So I'm guessing we're not counting like where we're from, so America. I've been to Canada once like years and years ago, and it was like for a couple hours. England, so the UK, France, Belgium. Oh, 5, because I've been to the Netherlands too. Number 23, what was your favorite and what was your worst subject in high school? So my favorite subject was English. I loved English classes. My worst subject, probably science. Chemistry was really hard for me. I had a hard time with the formulas and the math and all of that, but I'm not bad at math. Actually, I really enjoy math, especially like geometry. So this, number 24 is like 3 questions. What is your favorite drink, animal, perfume? So I don't wear perfume. I don't think I have a favorite drink, so we're gonna go with animal only. And my favorite animal is the poodoo deer. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's so cute. I love the poodoo deer. It's like a miniature deer. Number 25. What would you or have you named your children? And we've already covered that I don't have children and I don't know if I want children. But names I really like. A name that I've always liked is James. So 26. What sports do you play or have you played? So I've played a lot of sports, especially when I was younger. I did softball and basketball and soccer. I enjoyed them, I guess. The only sport I ever did like semi-seriously was fencing, and that was in high school. Number 27, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? And right now the names that come to mind, RT Games is just like my current obsession. I also really like Internet Today. I also just started watching Critical Role. My friend got me hooked on it, so I'm really enjoying that. 28. How many significant others have you had? And the answer is 0. Number 29. Favorite memory from childhood? Maybe that day that we got our dog. My dad came home with this like fluffy little guy wearing like, I think he had like a bow or something tied around his neck, and he followed me around, I think because he was just lost. 30. How would you describe your fashion sense? Eclectic, Target clothing mixed with like flannels and t-shirts, and a little nerdy and also a little plain because I kind of hate brand clothing if it's not Target for the most part. Number 31. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone. I love iPhones. I'm a hardcore Apple fan. Number 32. Tell us one of your bad habits. Probably impulse control. I have a hard time sometimes stopping myself from buying things. Question 33. Say three things that upset you. Bigots. No, just anyone who's not open to discussing things, I guess. So anyone who is so set in their beliefs that they won't hear what the other person has to say. Really hate the sound of people chewing. Oh, stuff that happens with, so like if like someone's eye gets like punched out in like a movie or something, that upsets me. Like eye stuff, eye horror is disgusting. Number 34, three things that make you happy. So books is number 1. Clance, my favorite ship in the entire world, is number 2. But like a full night's rest makes me so happy, and I function so much better if I get at least 8 hours, ideally 9 hours. Number 35, how is your relationship with your parents? It's pretty good. Yeah, there's not much room for elaboration. Number 36, what's on your mind? Besides this, not much. I have to pack because I will be going to California, and there'll be a vlog coming about that. Should be drinking more water, actually. Number 37, what's your talent? This was a question earlier, I think, but I guess my talent is probably, I think I'm a pretty decent writer. I hope to think. That's what I want to do, so I hope. Number 38, one word that describes you. Obsessive. When I find a thing I love, I obsess over it and like glom onto it to like an extreme. 39, what are your favorite quotes? I've never been a person to like I hold onto other people's words, but not like in the way that I can memorize them. I don't really have a good memory for those things. I'm gonna say I don't have a favorite quote. Number 40, any pets? And this one was a question before. No, it's the same question. I have my dog, who you've seen now. Number 41, what's the farthest you've been from home? Again, already answered. Number 42, are you an extrovert or an introvert? And I'm 100% an introvert. Number 43, are you left or right-handed? I'm right-handed. Number 44, do you consider yourself a good cook? No, but that is something I want to work on, especially this summer, because I'm trying to do 3 days of the week vegetarian, just for environmental reasons more than anything else. I want to do what I can to save this planet. Number 45, does your name have special meaning? And I kind of answered that in the beginning, and other than that, no, it doesn't really have special meaning. Or actually, that's not true. So my last name, Mrozik, I have been told that it translates to, in Polish, the frost on the rooftops in the morning. Number 46, if money were no object, what would you get for your next birthday? a car. I don't have a car right now because mine sadly passed away about, like 9 months ago or something. 47. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? And I would move to London. I really love London. I was really comfortable living there. It was a city that really catered to me in a lot of ways. Like, I felt very comfortable and safe, and amenities were there. It was easy to navigate. Yeah, it was one of the best experiences of my life, and if I could live there, like, end goal, I would love to live there someday. 48. What's your favorite thing to have for breakfast? Panera's chocolate chip muffin tops are just one of my absolute favorite things in the entire world. I would eat that every morning if I could. Number 49. What's your favorite gadget? And that's a weird way to phrase it, but I'm gonna go with my Switch is just a godsend, and I've never really played like video games until I got a Switch, and then I was like, my life changed. I love the Switch. It's worth every penny, and it's amazing. 100% amazing. Number 50. What is your longest relationship so far? And as we have gone over, I've never been in like a romantic relationship, but I guess if we're gonna like get rid of family and just like friendships, I have been friends with a couple people since like high school, and those are probably the longest relationships I've had. Alright, so that is the tag from rootreport.com. I'll be leaving the link down below if you want to answer these questions. They were fun. Some of them were repetitive, so I'm really curious about that. Oh, but it's such a fun website. I'm looking through it, and it's like 80 positive words that start with R to bring ripples of positivity, and I'm so into that. This is really cute. Anyway, I hope you're having a good first week since graduation eve, and hopefully we can Skype or something soon. I will be in your state probably by the time this is up. I'll just like wave from across the state. I'm sure you'll see. And for all you viewers who are tuning in now, I still don't really have any social media to go follow me on. Gaping Chasm does have a Tumblr though, so link that down below as well.